There they go. Again.
Well, just wait. We haven't even played the game yet.
Oh my god, right? All right. So before we actually formally go live, how is everyone? Like, we're on audio now, but how is everyone?
Bitch, I'm stressed.
Fucking me. Are you channeling me? Is that what you're doing?
That's a big mood.
That's my most mood.
I woke up 3.5 hours ago.
You already
Yep.
posted.
You're lucky.
You already posted to Twitter, right?
What?
You already posted to Twitter?
Yeah, I don't think I put the link on there to our thing. I just said
It's fine. We're having issues as it is, so... Boy. Yeah, I'm going to call Comcast after this. I think our router got corrupted or something. Which, it happens. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Was it that big explosion thing that happened?
Like a big power issue, like that could have.
We had people out here. It could have got surged.
Yeah.
There's a possibility.
There's a big ball of lightning outside my window.
Holy.
ball of lightning?
It was a ball.
Like
I saw
ball
it,
lightning, like that thing
saw
and it
it-
just like travels around.
I saw it curve around.
It was so loud it woke me up, and then I hear Courtney
What
in the
the-
middle of the night, what the what? And then getting up and shit, and at the door, and I'm trying to sleep, and this man just come at me like, "Yo, look at that shit." I mean, like this happened. I'm like, I'm tired. I don't feel like dealing with shit. I say, put it, and then all the power went out too. I was like,
was
put in a
bad.
note to emergency maintenance. They'll be here in an hour, and then I went back to sleep. Like I did not care.
You were just like none of that.
I woke up and the power was on. The clocks in the fucking kitchen were both reset, but
It was dark.
yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta post one more game and then we're ready. I mean, Discord.
One more cast.
I'll throw things. I'll throw your things.
So much shade.
Oh, I can't wait to eat some more of those cinnamon buns.
I know. With the coffee and everything, it's like, oh.
Man, I wish you bought more now.
I did.
More.
Oh, more than the second
More. Like an 8th pack or something.
pack. We're in the middle now.
Right.
Oh boy. I just want maybe 2 more. That's it.
Maybe just a third of the package.
Oh, you know, just
You know,
just on my way.
Hey, you want an apple turnover? Yeah, save me 3.
Yeah, it saved me fucking 3.
whenever I think about apple
You can say
turnovers,
just eat 1.
I know. I didn't think because at first I was like, save me 2. Then I was like, but I'd rather have 3. So I was like, save me 3.
save me.
It's a pack of 4. Just say eat 1.
I didn't think about it.
Hey, you want some eggs? Save me 11.
Oh man, stripper. Oh jeez.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
I cannot get comfortable today.
It might be your microphone.
No, it's my nerves.
Is it?
Yeah.
Actually, can I get a pillow?
That was nice.
That was close. That's what that was.
I've been playing
But it
too
was-
much Overwatch.
It was nice.
It was nice.
It went that way, and I was like, "Hold up, what?" No, I've been playing too much Overwatch. So
Sure, that's what it is.
you know, it's those flicks, man. That's all that is. Hand-eye coordination.
And before we lose all the footage for the archive version, I'll cry.
Hey, but this is my turn. Can it not happen on my
Right?
turn?
Yeah, of all the games to lose it on, Bayonetta's not the one.
So like 1,000 frames.
And climbing.
Yep.
Very fast. We have an archive for a reason. It'll probably clear up. Maybe not.
Is it just nothing but bad? Okay, now it's green.
Yeah, our network is poop screwed.
Poo-poo.
I gotta
It's a
call
poo-poo.
Comcast afterwards. All right.
It is so poo-poo right now.
It is eating the poo all over the place.
Ew.
All right. Well,
Eat the poo.
we're good now. I got coffee.
Are we good?
We're good.
Are we good?
Well, no, it's not good. As in the show, it's
Okay.
in the green right now, but
and I looked at the menu and yellow.
Yeah, right. No, it's just our network. Like the throughput is in the trash. All right, everybody, welcome to One More Game, episode 7. Holy crap! I have a newfound respect for people who have like podcasts with episodes in the 300s and 400s, because I struggle to try to remember a 1-digit number for the podcast. I don't know how they do like a 4-digit number.
Yeah.
So, Jesus. So welcome to One More Cast, episode 7. Today, Courtney's going to be blessing us with his Bayonetta skills and literally every weapon in the game. Because,
Not all of them.
of course.
I don't have Rodon's weapon.
Of course. I'm your host, apparently, Chris. I'm joined here by Paul. I actually found out that the host is actually supposed to introduce the people. Paul, the lovely Kara,
Hello.
lies.
What?
You're not lovely. I'm joking. You're lovely.
Oh.
Wow.
Got her. And then Courtney, our gamer today. So
Hello.
if you are here right now and you can actually hear us, we are sorry for the audio issues. It is not us. It is Comcast. Because every device in the house is screwed right now. And I'm looking at the router right now. It's a blinking. It's a wow. I put this microphone right in my fucking view of the screen. Give me 1 second, friends. I'm just gonna.
Oh, and you lost.
it's-
You
it's-
bumped your
It's
microphone.
not a fucking
That's
bump.
different.
You bumped it.
It's not a bump. It's an adjust.
Oh my god.
There
We're gonna go Galactic Bounty Hunter today.
Yay!
The power suit of a famed bounty hunter.
I
I wonder who that could
Yeah.
be.
There's actually lore for this thing.
because
I
why
like
not?
the one that was before that. What it was?
Link?
The Hero of Hyrule. Okay, that's less.
Courage, power, and wisdom abound in this new take of the legendary hero's
That one's
tunic.
less subtle than just.
Less subtle, huh?
That's even less subtle. It just says moon mushroom. That's not even subtle.
I know. That one's not subtle, and neither is Hero of Hyrule.
My favorite is
Yeah.
with a few slight alterations.
Alterations.
Yeah, I wonder what those are.
Right. Not even trying.
I didn't even notice it was Sunday. What a pleasant surprise. Yeah, that's the one thing I read from Twitch chat because I'm surprised anyone can see it at all. So, we already got a good viewer. All right, so yeah, how was everyone's week? Starting with, I'm gonna pick a person. Oh yeah, Paul gave me the look like don't pick me, so I'm gonna pick him.
Yeah, because we always start with me. Alright, so I don't know. My week consisted of me just being up at around 3-4 o'clock in the morning consistently. So I haven't had a lot of sleep this week. I finally caught back up this weekend, but aside from that, my week has been pretty chill. So
That's good. You have school, right? I
school, yeah.
yeah. So you are in school.
Oh, I mean, okay. So something cool, like so our school, like
Something cool in school.
yeah, something cool in school. Like you would never hear that. No, we have a thing called senior capstones, and
They're gross,
I mean, you can make it cool if you want to. I mean,
but they're mostly gross.
Well, it's a project, right?
yeah, it's a project that I mean, you get to make it up. You get to do whatever you want. You just got to get it approved by the school board. It's just about it.
That sounds fun to me.
Yeah, I mean, you even get to like, you have to make a budget and everything.
That sounds really fun to me. That's the type of shit that I'm into.
Yeah, that's all you.
Yeah.
No,
No, it's
mood.
none for you, Courtney.
Not really. I wasn't enjoying myself.
You know, Courtney, I think this area right here you're doing, like this fight, is the first time I ever got pure platinum. Mainly because, well, it's not that. I mean,
I didn't get it because my guns.
I got it here. I remember
They're
that.
too powerful.
We should probably move that USB dongle from the top of the screen.
Nah, don't
I'll do
worry
it.
about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, but make it so it's still on top of the TV because that's the wireless one for the keyboard and mouse.
Hey, does this sound familiar to you?
If you can move, like it's,
It does.
I mean, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot better.
Yeah, so so anyways, like we have those capstones, and basically last Tuesday I had submitted my proposal, which was like a 2-page write-up of
You have to do proposals?
yeah.
That's awesome.
It's flat out official, like you got it, you paperwork, everything.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's my shit, dude.
Maybe you should go to our college. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh no. I mean, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm looking at. I opened up Twitch Inspector to see how the stream is doing right now.
Piss poor.
Don't worry about it.
What is that?
It's a graph of our connection or lack thereof.
Oh.
What?
You might. Okay, I'm gonna fix Kara's mic. Hold up. Without bumping mine.
Mike 2.
You're talking more this way.
Okay, yeah, but I move around a lot. So sometimes where the mic was is correct.
All right, so guys, so yeah, it's just a proposal, just a small write up, our 2-page write up and cover page, and pretty much all of our information. We also had to do some research and some like background stuff, but I do plan to like just do like a multimedia thing where it involves like composition. Like I'm going to write some music and visuals. I'm going to be doing some video shoots, and pretty much I'm going to put that all together in a multimedia presentation, maybe for about 2 hours. It's not going to be too long, but
Fun.
4 pieces. I have a lot to do, so like it's going to be about 3-4 months of work, and I gotta I know like this Christmas or like this winter break, I'm gonna be collecting most of my or getting most of the like the creation or like the media stuff done, so I will be busy.
Well, shit. All right, Courtney, how was your week? Because
I still work in retail, and Thanksgiving is fastly approaching.
Oh yeah, you work in grocery retail.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I mean, honestly, okay, if you could work in either grocery retail or electronics retail around this time of year, which hell would you take?
I would take electronic up until Thanksgiving, and then switch to grocery.
So you're grinding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Your point?
humans are terrible people.
So, and are you just trying to exemplify that? Or this boy, don't you? Should have seen the face he made. It was one of duh. Well, shit. So, Kara, don't look at me like that. You know what this is. You know what's happening here.
I mean, nothing happens ever. I guess we hired someone new.
Oh yeah, nothing.
Oh,
Here.
here we go.
What I mean, that's just work stuff.
Are they okay?
Yeah, no, they're great. They're doing their job, unlike the person before them who I had to fire because she was stealing time.
Literally stealing time.
Stealing, like she. Oh, the worst part about that, because I guess maybe I haven't told the story yet, so I guess sure it didn't happen
no.
this week.
Is it the one that you put in the doc?
Oh,
Which also I deleted to consolidate the list.
wow,
No, I mean I figured it would come up anyways. So
wow.
no, continue.
Okay. Well, a few weeks ago, we had just hired someone, and she was friends with someone who already worked there. But then, so I guess this girl was just really, I guess, confident. Because,
In her abilities?
yeah, first of all, she got into a car accident on her birthday, which kind of sucked for her.
Yeah.
And it built up a little bit of sympathy, right? And then a few days later, she was perfectly fine, like physically. And she was perfectly capable of coming into work. But then she texted me. It was like 20 minutes after her shift was supposed to start. So I texted her and I was like, hey, what's going on? Why aren't you here yet? And then she was just like, yeah, I'm waiting on like the rental car for the guy to get everything set up, but I'll be in there soon. And I was like, okay. Then 20 minutes later, she texted me back. She said, okay, I'm on my way.
Uh-oh.
3 hours later, she's still not there. And I had a meeting, which is why it took 3 hours for me to text her.
Okay.
I was in a couple meetings back to back. And then I get back from my meetings, she's still not there. I'm like, where the fuck is she? And everyone's like, I don't know, she hasn't come in yet. So I text her, I'm like, do you have an ETA? And mind you, this is 3 hours after she told me she was on her way. And then she was just like, oh, no, the guy just really was not upfront with me. And he said he was ready, but then I guess he wasn't. So now I'm waiting on this car. I was like, okay, well, that sounds weird, but
I mean,
okay.
People say, "Oh my way," if I'm like on the, like,
yeah.
I don't know.
You mean getting ready in the shower?
Yeah, like, but also when I thought about it, someone could said that, like, someone could have said in a car, said on my way from Chicago and gotten there in the time that she said it. And the time
Yeah, but she doesn't live in Chicago.
No, but I'm saying, like, if she did and then came up, like, that's 3 hours. We're 3 hours from Chicago. Like, that's just weird to think about. That someone could have said, yeah, I'm on my way to Indianapolis from Chicago and actually have gotten there. But she, in the city.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, in the city in 3 hours, still can't find a way to be there.
Yeah.
Do better.
Do better.
But yeah, so, I mean, like, I was kind of annoyed, but I was like, okay, well, I'll just address this whole situation with her during her coaching session. Like, you got to figure out how to get here if you're having car issues, because it's not like she's the first one to have had car issues, and everyone else has managed to find a way around it, except for the other girl who I ended up having to fire. So, I mean, not really a good track record here.
Yeah.
But,
Kara, the boss known for firing people.
no!
I mean,
It's
at
your
this
legacy.
point,
That's my least favorite thing to do!
Yeah, here you are.
I've had to fire like 4 people.
That's
wow, you endangered 3 people's livelihood.
They're
No,
fucking fine.
no, yeah. I mean, also maybe don't be a dick. Because okay, the other people, I felt kind of bad for firing them, but this girl, I did not feel fucking bad at all.
Okay.
I'm
well,
glad I fired her.
well, do you want to return to the story after we get done with the weeks? Yeah, we're not even done
Yeah.
with our
Okay.
weeks.
Yeah. You know what? Everyone else share your weeks. I'll get back to my thing because my week was boring, but this story is not.
This story is the shit.
No, it's not the shit, but it's. Just eat your fucking pecan.
I will. I'm eating pecan sweet rolls. The Kara bought. I don't know. Why does he have drawing on his face? Are you doing the thing for me?
what?
Courtney's doing the thing with for the people in the back. When you use the Salmon Saran suit and Bayonetta 1 and 2, right? No, just 1 and just Bayonetta 1. When you can flip up and down the visor during cutscenes, and Courtney's just doing it back and forth. It's great.
It's like, wait, you're. Hello? Hello?
Or somewhere, maybe.
Hello? Oh my god.
Cutscenes.
Hello?
Hello. I should name the stream Hello.
Yep.
I should. So, what did I do this week? I don't remember. Oh, I quit my job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I probably should have remembered. That's kind of an important thing to remember for your week. Feels like I did it a month ago, though.
Mhm.
Now I'm doing freelance. Yay!
Yay!
I got my
Clap for Chris
Woohoo!
doing freelance.
All right.
I let a clap.
I let a clap. I'm eating a pecan roll. I'm sorry. Hold up.
You yelled at us for eating in the other streams.
Yep.
Yup.
Respect. Different sense. I'm gorgeous.
Oh.
Not you.
Oh, I was like, is he hugging me or the game? Not sure. Oh, shut up,
No,
Luca.
I am your father.
So like, so like,
Bayonetta is Luca's father.
Well, his name's Luca.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's like Luke.
Yeah.
Skywalker.
Really?
I don't know. I'm reaching, but
You are. Whoa.
at least I'm making an effort in this relationship.
Excuse me. So, yeah, I took my first freelance client just yesterday. Oh, Paul wants pecan rolls, so get ready for that. So, yeah, I took Courtney's mom as I took Courtney's mom.
Yeah, watch your words.
Yeah. As a freelance client. And see, you took it the wrong way. I took it like dastardly villain
Yeah, you-
tied to a railroad type deal.
Yeah, watch what you say.
I don't think your mom would have that. I think she would like
Destroy you?
I think she would untie them and then just start fighting.
It put you in front of the train.
Yeah, they put your ass down there. So yeah,
Oh.
whoa,
Whoa.
nice
That
metal.
hard metal.
He opens up the helmet like, what?
Yeah. So
Hey.
this is gross.
Hello?
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a website for her as well as the One More Cast website. So I'm looking forward to all of that. I'm trying not to burn and die because I'm going to be broke.
It sounded like you were singing.
I'm going to be broke and die. Oh, I don't want to be broke.
Sounds like 80s rock. What? No, just kidding.
Oh my, oh.
Do you guys ever sing to yourself, like, the tasks that you're doing? Like,
Yes.
like when you're
doing the
doing...
laundry while playing this bitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Doing the podcast.
Because, like, my whole life is just
A High
me
School
making
Musical
a
soundtrack.
sandwich. It's like, I'm getting the turkey out of the fridge.
Sounds like a High School Musical soundtrack.
Yeah.
Gross.
I would not want to be inside your head. I would probably kill myself by now.
Oh my God.
Just
Brutal.
Thanks.
Just kidding.
VROO, like 2 zeros, TAL. All right, so Carrie, you want to get back to your firing people?
Okay, but the only person that I'm happy I fired is this one person.
What about
I
Yanni?
just want that. Okay, I wasn't happy to fire Yanni because
Kara's
I
happy
wanted
to fire everyone.
No!
I survived
It
Yanni.
eats me up inside except for this one time.
It eats you up when you can't fire them harder.
Okay, but anyway, the girl with whom the shitty employee was friends with, okay, is like the nicest person on the face of the fucking planet. I have never met someone as nice as this girl.
Wow.
Can I get a letter
What?
for the letter for the name?
A.
Adrian. Let's call her
They-
Adrian.
Okay, sure. We'll call her Adrian.
Okay, whoever this Adrian, you're gonna tell me who it is later.
Yeah, and then we'll say that the shitty employee's name is
Zigbar.
Zigbar?
Zigbar.
Okay, that works.
All right. Well, I'm
Okay,
changing the
Blizzard.
title.
Okay, Blizzard names.
Title is Stories of Zigbar.
Yep.
Okay, so Zigbar
Zigbar.
and Adrian were friends like since high school or whatever, and Adrian actually recommended Zigbar for the position.
The more you say it, the worse it gets.
Yeah, but anyway. So they'd been friends for a long time, and Adrian's the nicest fucking person I've ever met in my goddamn life. Like, I don't even know how to like explain how nice she is. I don't know. I can't. She's just so nice. Some would even say too nice because it's often at her expense. That's how nice she is. People
Do I know
take
this
advantage
person?
of it. You haven't met her,
Oh, okay.
but you know of her.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. You have a lot of people at your job, it seems.
That's because they keep leaving.
That's
Yeah, they
turnout
go
rate is
in and out.
high.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna stop. I'm really
Well, she
working on
fires
improving.
Yeah, she fires everybody. There's like nobody in the call.
Excuse me.
No, I've been working on improving morale, but it was
Yeah,
a bad
but
time
but
for
you
me
the
to
only
become
person
manager.
that's around.
That's what I was gonna
We're
say,
really
by getting-
high dot leads.
The highest morale is alone.
Well played.
Self-esteem is the number one.
Anyway, Anyway.
A true one-man army.
anyway.
Okay,
One man
anyway.
army with danger close.
Okay. So basically, Zigbar? Is that her name?
Yes.
Yes, their name is Zigbar.
Zigbar had been kind of doing stuff that was not really okay to be doing at work, like sleeping at her desk. First, I did notice it once, but I thought she was on her break. And if she's on her break, I really don't give a shit. If you're on your break and you want to sleep at your desk, go for it. You're on break. Turns out that she wasn't on break.
Mood.
Even though it was her break time, she took her break early and then slept at her desk.
Or she could have just took her break then.
I know, no, but she wanted to take a break to go get lunch and then sleep.
Me.
I was gonna say me.
But anyway, so that was happening, and then I addressed that with her. I was like, if I catch you doing any, like, there were a bunch of things that I noticed were wrong. I was like, if I catch you doing any of these one more time, I'm gonna have to fire you. I don't want to fire you right now because I feel like
need you
everyone,
right now.
I mean, yeah, that too. But I also feel like everyone deserves a chance to improve themselves before you just fucking cut them off, right?
Also, if I fire you too fast, I won't be able to fire the other ones as fast. They'll
Oh
be
my
scared.
god!
Nothing wrong with me.
But she was like, yeah, I'll do better. That same day, okay,
The same day.
I was there late and I was talking to Adrian and Zigbar.
I just keep imagining. I keep imagining a green alien. Like, cause I don't know who this is, but just it's me, my friend, my other buddy, and Zigbar, and then it's just a green alien.
Well, anyway, I was talking to Adrian and Zigbar, and fuck, I got distracted by the bullets.
Really?
Okay, you know what?
You were talking to Alien and Zigbar? Or
No,
someone?
Zigbar is the alien.
Oh, you were talking to Zigbar,
The
Okay,
alien.
the aliens.
and
Don't forget.
Adrian, and it was okay. So Zigbar's shift ends at 8 p.m.
Okay.
and it was like 7:15, and I was about to head out, And I was like, okay, cool. So you're not billing any hours different from 8, right? I don't have to send out an email to accounting to be like, this person worked this many hours. And then they were both like, nope, we're working 8 hours. And I was like, cool. And then everyone around was like, yeah, about to leave in 15 minutes. And I was like, but you took your full lunch, so no, you're not about to leave in 15 minutes because you want to leave at 7:30 instead of 8. And she was like, oh, yeah, haha, right. You're right.
Oh
and I was
God.
like, okay. And then I left because I had places to fucking be.
I wanted to go home.
It was Friday night, and I wanted to
Just
go.
got paid.
Play with my cats.
I don't get paid until Sunday because of the way
What?
payroll works.
Your job sucks.
Yeah.
Courtney.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not the best.
He's just idling away at Courtney. You're nowhere near your mic.
Sorry, I'm really not comfortable for some reason.
Take some pillows. Go get your.
I am
or
on
something.
pillows.
Get more.
Afford a pillow.
Boy, this boy. This boy.
We're stocking up on some pillows over there.
I
There you
have
go.
sciatic nerve problems. I'm sorry.
Boy.
But anyway.
Okay.
And so I get home, I'm there, and then it's like 9:30 p.m. That's about the time it takes for Adrian to get from work to home. And I get a phone call from Adrian, and I answer the phone, and she's on the phone fucking crying. And I'm like, what the hell? And she was just like, Kara, I have to tell you something because I really just don't want to get fired. And I was like, what? What's happening? And then she fucking tells me that Zigbar,
Our alien friend.
Yeah, our alien friend. She said, she was like, well, you know how she said that she was gonna leave at 7:30 and you said no because you took a lunch so you stayed till 8. And then, so basically, Zigbar forced Adrian to clock out for her so she could leave half an hour early. And because Adrian is the nicest person on the face of the planet, she has this thing where she has a really fucking hard time saying no to people. And since they had been friends since high school,
She abused it.
she abused it. Like, she knew that if she pushed hard enough, she could make Adrian agree to do that.
That's fucked.
Yeah,
That's
no, and
fucked up.
yeah, it is fucked up because the whole time Adrian was like crying and she was like, I'm not gonna do that for you. And she was like, wow, you're a terrible fucking friend. You won't do this for me. And then it got to the point, and then like Adrian called me and she was fucking like sobbing on the phone. She was like, I don't want to get fired. And she was like, and I was like, no, you're not gonna get fired because this is not your fucking fault. And then she was just like on the phone saying like, I'm so stupid. Like, why am I so stupid? I'm like, you're not
No.
stupid for being a nice person.
Right.
That's different.
I think
Yeah.
calling Zigbar an alien was a good idea because that bitch.
Ooh,
Yeah.
platinum.
But anyway, so yeah, I don't fucking feel bad for her because not only did she
what?
steal time, which is illegal. Like
Oh.
it's illegal to steal time.
Yeah.
You're stealing money from a company, not working the hours that you say. And I mean, like, on a personal level, I'm like, fuck it. It's not that great of a company, so I don't really care that they're losing money. But for you to put your friend supposedly in a position where they could potentially lose their job because you want to leave half an hour early, and when you know that stealing time is something that can get you fired and is also illegal, and that anyone who helps you with that could also get fired, that's fucked up.
That is
Why
fucked
would
up.
you do that?
That is a little fucked. Yeah. Well, there goes that bitch.
Yeah, so I fired her,
Yes.
and I don't care because she was being a bitch to Adrian, and Adrian doesn't deserve that. Adrian deserves everything good in the world because she's never done a goddamn thing wrong in her whole
Pure
fucking
sin
life.
and rule too good
Okay.
for this world.
Really quick, I want to draw attention to the stream computer.
Ickless.
Yeah. Where did the TOP go? Where's the top? Where's the top?
I don't know.
Where's the top? Anyone seen the top?
I mean,
The top.
Is it even pulled up? Where's...
for people in the back,
For the people in back, okay, so, well, I guess this is in general. We have a new computer. We bought, well, not bought, we bought parts
we
for,
put together.
we put together a computer specifically for this stream, and which kind of sucks because we spent all this money and time on this thing, and the first time we use it is the week that the internet's bad, so that sucks.
That's not
But
good
yeah,
first
it's a
impression.
computer using old parts of ours to handle the stream, which is why we had the cool thing at the beginning that no one really probably saw and doesn't really matter. And
Pretty.
and going forward, we're going to have full on like intros and shit. We can do that now. Basically, we're about to get laid the fuck out. So,
God,
but
I wish that was me.
God, I wish I was boy. So, but for some reason, I don't know. Maybe I leaned on the wireless keyboard, but the word topic is on the screen right now in a document, and the TOP got deleted, and I don't know when or where. I don't know. Oh, is that what Big Boss Kara's about?
About
No,
her having to
that's
fire
just-
people.
No,
It
no.
was legit
it's
like
just-
the struggle of getting to where she is.
Yeah, that was. I feel like that one. I think was about how our mutinous uprising got
Yeah.
squashed by us getting exactly what we wanted,
Mm-hmm.
which ended up squashing the mutinous uprising.
No.
Which never happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually it's like, we're not going to do it, then bye. And this time it was like, we'll do it.
What?
But, all right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And then you all just kind of simmer down into
We
your
were
chairs.
so ready to leave. Every single fucking one of us. We were like, if they don't do this, this, and this, we're all fucking out of here in 3 days. And then 2 days later, I get called into a meeting by my manager, and she's like, so we're just gonna make you manager of the call center because I can't juggle all these things. And I was like, well, but no, but we were gonna quit. We were gonna steal that position.
But the mutiny.
Did they do that to pacify you guys? Like to
I
keep you
think
guys
so. I'm pretty
in?
sure they caught on that there was some kind of like crazy mutinous uprising boiling in the call center. And then they were like, well, how can we avoid this? Let's just give Kara the manager position so we don't have to do any of the other things because then she'll be responsible for them happening and
Right.
she won't have any leverage anymore.
Right.
No, I think you still do.
Yeah, you still have leverage.
Well, I
don't
still
you?
have some, but since everyone's kind of boiled down and then also like
Cordy, you probably shouldn't do these on the stream. Like these challenges.
I just realized until I was like, oh, I'm already in them.
Right. Maybe it's like, because we're trying to get through games.
This is how you get through it.
No, it's not.
This is how
This
you
is-
beat it.
This is not, we're not 100%ing it. We're finishing it.
Oh, good. I have it 100%.
This is not, we're not Gerarding this shit.
Here, let me just lose.
Let me just lose. Oh, by using all your kicks and punches. Just fuck it. Just fuck it. Fuck it up, Cordy. Fuck. Oh, for the people in the back, Bayonetta 2 has these side challenges where you can, it's basically just side challenges and you get shit for
You
it.
get like health upgrades and better stuff to better yourself.
And all that
So you
bullshit.
can be the baddest bitch in the way.
Yeah. Anyways, but they're not even remotely required to finish the game at all.
Now,
So, and we're trying to get through the game, not glorify
Have fun.
the- yeah, not, bitch. We're not trying to glorify the shit, so. Yeah, get out of there, Bayo. There you go. Go back to your land. That sounds racist. That sounded really racist.
But that walk though.
I've got
Right.
a fever, and the only cure is more dead angels.
That's fucked up.
don't worry about it.
Shit.
So Carrie, yeah. Oh, you were still talking about your thing?
Yeah, did you want to go through it, or do you want to?
I mean, mainly it was our manager fucking sucked, and we were really behind on leads. She kept assuming that it was our fault, even though there were like a gajillion external factors that went into it. One day she said, I think we just need to tell the agents the reality of the situation, which is that if they don't shape up, we could lose the account from the company we have an account with. That
boy.
pissed me off because it wasn't any of the agents' fucking fault. So then
That's
I
right,
spent the
Kara,
rest of
stick
that
up for the
day
little guys.
before, well, I mean, also me.
You are a little person.
Kara's the shortest here.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah, you're the little guy.
Aw. Okay, anyway.
Oh gosh. Oh,
So I was pretty fucking pissed off at that comment because it's no one's fault in the call center and it's all just a bunch of like shitty coincidences that put us in this situation, and then poor management that wouldn't allow us to get out of it because she was really focused on it being the agent's fault as opposed to a bunch of external factors that we had no control over but could be addressed by making some changes, right? So then that day before our meeting, I put together like this whole outline for a speech that I was gonna give where as soon as our manager, I almost said her name, we'll call her Bindi, I don't know.
Bendy.
goodness.
Are we talking about the lady whose name sounds close to something we walk on?
Yeah.
Okay.
It got really close there.
That's actually her nickname is the word you're thinking of. Like people just call her that at work.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we walk all over her.
Aha, except we don't.
I
Because
don't get it.
Anyways.
I'm older than you.
Oh.
Wait, you are?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought you were a couple months younger.
Well, actually, who's the oldest in
Who
here?
was the oldest? Okay,
Isn't it?
March 1st, 1994.
Aren't you the oldest?
October 22nd, 1993.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So he's older than me.
Yeah, so it goes
He's older than-
Paul, you, me, Courtney.
I'm the
Hi, we're
second
sitting in
oldest.
whatever
What is
we
the
are.
house is? How did
4,
this
3,
work?
2, 1.
Right. And then like 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey.
You're the only one born in 93.
How?
Because you're
It's
born
called
in late 93, we're born in early 94.
Yeah, it's called being a loser.
It's called just being an October baby.
Carol, why did you have C? You're supposed to be on my team.
Just because we're born in the same year?
Yes!
Same
fucking
month, too.
ages.
And the same month. Really? Really?
But you're a Pisces. My mom is a Pisces, so
Whoa,
no thanks.
Whoa,
That's a good
whoa,
point.
whoa, hold on there, bitch.
Oh, whoa.
Really cool.
Wait,
I
whoa.
know.
Wait, so speaking of horoscopes, like, what are you?
I'm Taurus.
Taurus?
Aries.
Aries? Libra.
I almost
Oh, my
said
dad's a
dog.
Libra.
But I
That's
was like,
Chinese.
I'm a dog.
dog!
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 Roos-
Doggo.
Dogs!
Fuck roosters.
We're
Roosters.
dog. Yeah, fuck you, you cock.
Wow. Ooh, that glitched.
Well, I mean, I could say something else, but no.
Oh, I'm scared. I don't think I want to press that.
No.
I do.
All right, so I got a question. What the fuck are gamer snacks, Courtney?
Yeah, what the hell?
What the fuck's a gamer snack?
Is
Tell
it when
me.
we had Doritos?
Yeah, we were having Doritos and Mountain Dew
We
and
didn't even
how
have both. If it,
Yeah,
Doritos,
we
Mountain Dew.
had Mountain Dew later.
Oh yeah, after the stream we went out and we got
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell
And
and,
y'all
we
got
got Mountain
Mountain
Dew.
Dew.
we also bought Mountain Holla that one time.
Oh yeah, Mountain
Mountain Holla is generic Mountain Dew.
I'm not gonna. It's not bad.
Not that
Save
bad.
a lot?
Yes, from no.
No, it's from Kroger.
No.
No, they had it at
We didn't
Kroger,
go
right?
to
They don't. No, they don't have it at Kroger. I think it is. Yeah, Save a Lot. I'm thinking Aldi's. It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
Save
it
a Lot.
wasn't
It's Save a Lot's lemon lime brand. it's all right.
It's not bad.
It's livable.
I've had worse.
Me too. I had Sierra Mist. I'm joking.
Sierra Mist.
I drink Mellow Yellow when I hate myself.
Dang.
Oh, really quick, I wanted to get through some housekeeping for the that's the wrong keyboard. We have 2 keyboards and mouse now to control the stream. Oh boy, we've got official. I hate it. I've already explained a few times about that the stream quality's kind of shit today because I had to lower the bit rate because our internet's fucked up and we dropped like 1,000 frames in a minute. It was nasty. So yeah, video quality and audio quality may be kind of skippy. I'm super sorry. It's also going to be super ugly this time. That's including the archive. I'm super sorry.
We'll work
But
on it.
there it is. They just dropped. There we go.
Did it just drop again?
It dropped. It just
yeah,
dropped.
I mean, we're at 4,000 drop frames, so
4,000 dropped frames. Jesus.
You know what?
What? Oh, Courtney stopped on. Courtney stepped on a giant snake neck. I'm not going to give any exposition to that for the audio listeners. You just get to suffer. So what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, after the stream, our plan was to do it before the stream, but due to some mishaps in timing this weekend, we didn't get the stream computer done until. Well, when did we go live? That's when we got that done.
So
6:30.
about 6:30.
Yeah, we didn't get that. Oh my god, really quick. I love this dude. I call him Squidward Tortellini Fingers.
Ew.
Look at his fucking fingers. They look ridiculous. Oh, yes, right. Hold up. I gotta see this man. I love his fingers so much.
Hello.
There we go. Just, bitch, just go.
But
We're
which
watching
time?
Courtney watch cutscenes and shit. And I'm waiting for my favorite boss
Hello.
to show up. Hello?
Nani?
There he is!
I don't-
With his tortellini fingers!
I don't like him.
I love his tortellini fingers. Just, oh.
Now the person he's talking to.
He gives me, oh yeah, baddest
The
bitch.
only ones meddling are your hapless minions. This will be taken care of in the manner I
What kind of gun is that?
Well, it's a
Your
revolver.
assistance is not required.
I think it's called All for One.
That's her guns' names?
I think so.
I suppose
cool.
coming
That's pretty
here has
boss.
given you a
My
second
favorite
wind.
power is
Feeling
one for all.
better.
But, like Reaper's guns.
Isn't
are-
it called All for All? All for One?
Are you?
No, it's one for
It's
all.
one for all.
One for all.
It's one for all.
There's
one,
for everyone. We're talking about My Hero Academia.
But also all for
Yeah,
one.
but
It is
he's only
both.
one person. It's
Yeah.
all for one and one for all is the thing. But it's
Both lines make sense for his power.
Yes.
okay, yeah, but it's called one for all because he's one person and he's fighting for everyone.
You
That's
could-
for the thing.
Okay, but I could also say this sentence. It's called all for one because all the powers are going into one
Yeah.
person. See how that works?
Okay, but that makes it sound selfish. It's like all of it just for you.
For me.
Because it's a power.
Just for me.
So it's one power
what?
and it helps everyone. So it's
Yeah, what?
one for all.
There is. I found a video of. I think it was like the episode of SpongeBob where they're fighting over like the dustman's treasure, and they find it, and it's literally them pulling it back and forth. It's like all for one for all, and it's literally
Yeah.
just them fighting over it, and it makes me happy.
Yeah. All right. So the
This
gun's
game has
kissed.
no chill.
The gun's kissed, by the way. I gotta clear my throat. Drinking too much coffee. So I wanted to continue back to what I was saying. Our audio quality is kind of shit, and we kind of realized that. We're working with new mixers, new microphones, an audio interface that like technically two audio interfaces. We're going to be adding an entire digital audio workstation to the mix, and there's just a lot. There's just a lot going on with us audio-wise, so we haven't had the time to fully go through audio and see how it sounds and what we can do to make it better. But that's the plan for next week or the next week after. Wait, we're sorry. We're going to be beautiful. We're sorry. Everyone say sorry.
Sorry.
Everyone say sorry.
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 I apologize.
I don't know what the fuck Paul be doing.
Yes.
Like I just keep hearing fucking weird shit on my left.
Get away.
Yeah.
We can't let Cordy play Bayonetta because he just gets on that second screen and he's not part of the podcast anymore.
I'm a part of the podcast. Shut up.
Boy,
I said I was sorry, didn't I?
Oh.
We all said we were sorry.
Yeah.
we did, yeah. I bet nobody heard that. Would you just?
We all
said we were sorry.
Because you said it with a mouthful of cinnamon buns under your microphone.
That's a big move.
Big mood. Oh yeah, we should tell Paul about big moods.
Big moves.
yeah.
Yep.
Paul, what do you think a big mood is?
A moment in your life that something happens and you have a big mood. I don't know.
Hey, when you have a big mood. I mean,
It still doesn't explain
biggest
what a
mood-
big mood is, but
The
it's
biggest mood I ever had was when I got a bike for Christmas.
that's a big move for me.
Hashtag big mood.
This situation right now is a big mood.
This is a big mood. Courtney, explain to this boy what a big mood
A
is.
big mood is like say something happens, like say something is happening to like a friend or whatever.
Here, I will give you an example of a really good big mood. Bayonetta's giant heel on my back.
That's a big move.
Whoa.
Because it's like something you want, but it's like I can connect with this.
Yeah.
It's kind of
emotionally.
similar to like hashtag same.
Yeah.
It's hashtag same or just saying I relate
Um,
or tagging a Tumblr post about me.
Me.
or one of my personal favorites, I feel attacked.
Yeah. Big mood encompasses all that.
Well, actually, I have a really big mood then.
Yeah, what's your big mood?
Okay, so like I posted a thing on Facebook. Oh, who uses Facebook anymore? No, I posted like I had a post where it was like, let me see if I can find it because I don't post a lot on Facebook. So it's like, it's pretty much. Hold on. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Actually, it's like a couple strolls down. So it's just like, you're so quiet. You should talk more. And then
Someone said that to you?
oh no! I found this and I posted it on my Facebook page.
Oh, that's your big mood.
Yeah.
That
This is my big move.
That is a Paul big mood.
And actually, the same thing's happening right now. So like,
You have a
like
big mood?
in brackets, it's like tries to talk, and it gets interrupted, gets ignored, gets talked over, and then there's it's like this face where it's like this is fine,
That
but
is-
it's like
yeah.
a ton of comments that are like just covering my entire face, and it's like I never get a chance to talk, but
Here,
Yeah.
okay,
Mood.
here's how you do it. Here's how you do it. You always just interrupt.
Or
You just
Yep.
interrupt.
Everyone else is interrupting. Just join in.
Yeah.
oh my god,
It's kind of. Go ahead.
what?
Go ahead.
Oh no, but it just bothers me. It's just like
No, okay, because it's kind of like when you do shit like this, what you do is like you just kind of it's a conversation. So you just you just say the thing, and if someone like stops talking and looks at you, keep saying the damn thing. Like just go for it. So, yeah, I'm trying to think of what's my big mood.
I can give it another example.
The end of Hyper Light Drifter.
Oh.
Man, is that a transition? It's too early for that.
It's too early. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna retcon the last 30 seconds of audio. Courtney, what's your big mood
Of the week or just in general?
What the hell? Pick one. I almost hit the power button on this keyboard, by the way.
Feels good, man.
Because the week before, when Kara just started playing Odyssey, and you haven't seen that, you should go back and watch that. That's kind of cool. The first boss is the really big rabbit, and she has her hair did, got a Sunday dress on, got her jewelry banging.
She's somebody.
Big old, big old moon, but she don't look that good. That's a big mood for me. You're doing your best you can with what you got,
but buddy, you ain't got it.
Right. That's a big move. I'm doing the best with what I can, with what I have.
Is it your nickname for her, Big Mood?
That's what I call it.
Big mood. Like every single time she comes up, you're just like, all right, welcome back, Big Mood.
Big Moody Mama.
Big Mood. Kara, what's your big mood? Firing people.
Her boss is her big mood.
Right. Big boss Kara. Biggest mood.
The biggest mood ever.
Man, I don't know.
Can we change the mood? Can we change it from
Change the mood.
Can we change the saying from big mood to most mood? I would love that.
I don't know.
What's your most mood?
I don't know. I guess it's like
When we call my cat murmur, that's my mood.
I haven't done that in a while.
Oh, really?
No, because now it's Mimo.
Nemo.
Yeah, and when she's fighting with Soot, I say, Mimo, don't be mean, Mo. It's really bad. I'm not proud of it.
You shouldn't be.
Don't be Mimo.
Mean Mo, because we
Ew.
call her Mimo.
Oh.
Her name's Marble. She went through a whole bunch of changes with her nickname. Soot doesn't have any nickname. She's just Soot.
Yeah.
It's hard to make a nickname out of a...
Can you please tell them the line of Marble's names? Remember, her name started as Marble.
Yeah, okay, so we have two cats. The names are Marble and Soot. Soot's name has not changed. Sometimes she's Sootyfoot, I guess, because... Oh, hang on. This is actually a really quick tangent, but it's a fun story. Is when I went to go make her first appointment for the vet over the phone, they asked what the cats' names were, and I said Marble and Soot, and she goes... And here's what I hear, though. Okay, she goes, Soot, and I'm like, yeah, Soot. And she's like my Soot. And I was like,
What?
yeah, because I didn't really know what she meant by that. And then she was like, okay.
I guess you could say my soot.
I guess.
My bag of soot is sitting in the corner.
I guess. But then we get in there, and then she's like, okay, so you're here for the appointment, and your cat's Marble and Foot,
Oh my god.
like F as in Frank. And we were like, what? No, her name's not Foot, it's Soot. And she was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I really thought you named your cat Foot.
I honestly, I would.
You would name your cat Foot?
I would. That's a cute name for a cat, if you ask me. Foot.
Well, sometimes I call her Littlefoot, like the dinosaur from Land Before Time. But only because of that miscommunication with the vet. So that's not like an organic nickname that came up because it just sounds like a nickname.
Oh.
So
shit.
like Sootyfoot and Littlefoot, that's just because of a weird thing that happened with the vet. But Marble's nicknames just kind of happened.
So here we go.
So it was Marble, and then it was Marmal, then it was Merble, then it was combining Marmal and Merble into Mermal, and it was Mermal for a long time.
Oh wow.
And so we just call her Mermal, and then it was just kind of like a series of muhs. So we would just be like, oh, mama. It's little mama.
Goodness.
And then
I went over their house one time and they were doing that, or they were they were just being cat people and like playing with their cats, and then they both just started going, oh, mama. Then the other one went, mama. And then they just like went back and forth going, mama. And I was like, what the fuck's happening right here? And
yeah.
then I guess y'all forgot I was there because y'all just started laughing after y'all noticed I was listening to it.
Yeah, so that just, it happens. When you have cats, you'll understand.
What is this, kids?
Yeah. But anyway,
Anyways.
so yeah, for a while it was just a series of mus. And at one point, for a very brief period of time, it was Mumford and Sons. Then there was Mumbles, Mimbleton,
What the fuck?
Mumbo.
Do you actually love your kids?
Did you love your cats?
Yeah. And then Mummo, and then Mummo stuck for a really long time after Mumbo. And then so it was Mummo, and it was Mummo for like 2 months, and then now it's Mimo. And so, and yeah.
And before it's meme. And before you just call your cat meme. And it just stops.
Oh, I
there.
called her the last Mimsy one time. Wasn't it like a kid's movie or something?
You say you love the cat, but you called her meme.
Meme. It's cat meme.
Mimo.
I mean, cats are a meme, so it's not.
And sometimes Mumbledy Tumbles. I don't know why.
This is like 3 hands worth of memes.
Yeah, it's a lot of names.
Yeah,
It's anything with an M. I mean, like Mumford and Sons.
Marshmallow.
Oh yeah, I've called her Marshmallow.
Mammogram.
I've never called her Mammogram.
Mardi Gras.
Oh shit! Oh, Marmalade. That's
Marmal,
one.
of course.
That one's actually kind of cute.
Yeah, Marmalades.
Meepers, peepers.
Ooh, when we were calling her Mermal, we would call her like Mermally Worm. And so sometimes if she's like under my roommate's dresser, I'll be like, "Do you have a worm under your dresser?" And she's like, "Yeah, there's a worm under there." And I'll be like, "We gotta get the worm out."
Really?
Yeah, because it's Mermally Worm, Mermally Squirmal, because if you hold her when you're about to feed her, she starts like thrashing around violently in your arms until you put her down and give her food.
Squirmal.
Yeah, so like,
Squirmal squad.
Squirmal. Gross. Yeah, so it's gone. All right, so sorry, I just saw a bird eat a angel devil thing. I don't know.
Don't try to explain. It's just you're gonna confuse the poor people.
Yeah.
So the bird
Hey,
eats
audio
the worm.
listeners, things happened to Bayonetta. It all doesn't matter.
The
Just-
early bird gets the worm.
sure.
That's the joke.
It's probably
Yeah.
dusk.
Yep.
So,
Well, actually, streamer is.
So-
Well, actually,
Kara, what have you figured out a mood? On Facebook, what's
My
on your
foot.
mind? Your foot.
my foot. Like my foot,
Your foot?
that's my mood, is when the vet lady was like my foot.
Oh, okay. That's actually a pretty fair mood.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. I'll tell you what my mood is. Wink, wink, segue. Wink, wink.
Oh my god.
Wink.
What?
Here, you ready? Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
The ending of Hyper Light Drifter that we won't spoil. We won't spoil it. But, Paul, got some news for me?
oh god. Okay, so last stream. So I was talking to like close to the end. We had a small discussion about Hyper Light Drifter and like.
It wasn't, for me, it was short.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, it was pretty brief. Like, I was talking to Chris, I was like, but I don't have to give you. I want to try it out, and it so happened that a friend of Chris's, Hot Dead.
Friend of yours.
Oh yeah, a friend of mine as well.
Friend of ours. Friend of the stream.
But yeah, friend of the stream, friendo of the stream,
A family friend.
Family friend.
family friend.
A onemoreCAST family friend.
He sent me a gift on Steam, and so I happened to be Hyper Light Drifter. And
Yeah, that was a good time.
let's just say at the end of the show, I spent like, at the end of the show, I could not wait to go home because I wanted to play this game so bad. So I spent like,
You did get out. Yeah, you got out in quite a hurry.
I did. I was like, because I wasn't trying to stay. I was like, I really want to. I was hyper curious about this game because, like, I mean, I've heard a lot of stuff about it, but
I talk
like,
about this game a lot.
a lot of Shroud. Yeah, I mean, it was just like, I really want to know what the buzz is about. And so for 3 days straight, I did nothing but play Hyper Light Drifter. So, basically, no spoilers, but there's a lot to the game.
It's great.
And the music is amazing.
Disaster Piece did like an amazing job on that fucking soundtrack.
Yes.
Like holy shit.
What else have they done? This sounds really familiar.
Disaster Piece, he did a lot of games, especially a lot of indie games. So
Okay.
okay. So Me and Paul have been waiting. We're not going to talk heavy about it because we're not going to get into spoilers. But we've been waiting to talk about this for the stream. Like, okay, I just have to ask: did the ending break your heart?
Okay, so so you know how there's like obscurity in the story.
Yeah, I know the story.
Right.
I can explain it to you.
Yeah. I ended up watching like a
lore video?
a
Yeah.
lore video later on. So like I had a deeper understanding of it. So with that, like I understand like the whole mainframe and the whole story of Hyper Light Drifter. So it's deeply saddening. But
it's depressing.
Yeah.
But it's not depressing until, dude. Okay, I'm gonna get up and demonstrate the last thing. It's not a spoiler. It's not gonna make any sense to y'all. But I'm gonna demonstrate the very last thing that happens, and this is the part. Like, here, I'm gonna show you. This is the part when you figured everything out and things got sad. And he said,
Yep.
like, come the fuck. That's all he did. That's all he fucking did.
Is
For
it-
everyone else, all I did was sit on my fucking floor. And like, dude, when that happened, I played a lot of fucking games, right? Played a
Yeah.
lot of fucking games. When that part happened, I looked at it and the whole game, I was like, I love this game. This is a super fun game. I'm enjoying this game. Having a lot of fun with this game. And then that happened, and I felt like this pull from my heart. Like it just said, yoink. Like straight from my fucking chest, and I was like, "Wait, what? What?" Like it just happened, and I.
Can I mention that the starting area is also the same place where it ends?
Weird, right?
Yeah.
Weird, right?
Like that was like
That I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to give anybody any tips.
Yeah.
But oh wow, hold up. Yeah, we just had a full disconnect apparently.
Wow.
Yeesh. Yeah, this is really bad. Yeah, we'll work on it. But yeah. So what were we talking about before I looked at that?
Oh, like the beginning and ending part.
Yeah. Like I don't want to talk too much about it, but
Yeah.
when I spent the entire game curious, and then like I got my answer. I like
Something from me.
Kara. Okay. Also, we decided that I'm playing Hyper Light Drifter on stream.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, huh?
Let's do some rock paper scissors on that one.
Nah, I'd rather go hands up. Nah,
you
fam.
try to go hands.
Hell yeah. What is my ringtone?
What's my ringtone going to be?
What's my background?
I think I should play it. Look at the background I set to the Chrome.
You did. Kara knows I love this game so fucking much. We use a Chromecast to kind of monitor chat and everything.
What did you do?
Chromebook.
A Chromebook.
Kara.
What?
You actually don't understand how heartbreaking that is, by the way.
Yeah,
It looked emotional and I chose it, but I don't know the context for
Here's
it.
the thing: the context is all actually there. That's the very first thing you see in the game.
Oh.
It's the most heartbreaking thing you'll see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
And actually, I think
I want to play it, but everyone keeps saying it's hard like Dark Souls.
it's pretty fucking
I'm
hard.
really bad at
It's
games,
not-
and so I would rather
Kara's
just...
struggling with Odyssey, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you just need. I'm not gonna give too much away, but you have to dodge a lot.
I'm bad at dodging.
Yeah, then you probably will.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I'm,
not-
just
would not be
gonna, I'm just
happy.
gonna watch a Let's
Okay.
Play.
No, watch me play.
Okay. Oh, duh, you're gonna play on stream?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, I will say like when you go west, that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Spiteful.
That place was fucking cool.
Yeah.
The dude, excuse me, the last general.
the last journal on that. Yeah.
that is the coolest shit. Like that shit broke my heart.
Oh yeah, the
like
way
that game,
way he turned out.
Yeah, that game never made you feel good for winning.
Mm-hmm.
It never did, except for the East. Felt
Yeah,
great.
yeah, East-
felt fucking great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the East. Yeah, like after what they did to all of those. I mean, okay, so when I went, so I started. I'm not gonna say too much, but I started north, west, east, and then south.
I went north, east, west, south.
Okay.
East side.
East side. But pretty much, I was heartbroken, like because you go to that one place and you talk to the people inside, And
Yes,
and
those 3-picture stories and shit.
yes, it like that broke my heart. Like now that was I think one point where I was really connected to the game was when I hit the east side.
Yeah.
And it was horrible. Like just going through that area and just seeing like all these enemies pop out and knowing like what they did, like it was a terrible experience going over there on the east side.
For a lot of people who don't understand or know what Hyper Light Drifter is, it is a indie top-down adventure game, action adventure.
Yeah.
Where you take control of a character called the Drifter, and the story is completely shrouded in mystery. I highly recommend looking at the trailer for it. It's very, very, very beautiful, and just it kind of sets you up for what it feels like to play the game. And the deal is that the lead developer for the game, Alex Preston, is actually suffering from a very, very a really shitty disease. Like, is it called congenitive heart failure or something like that? Yeah, I think he has congenitive heart failure. So it's very hard on him, and he's like, well, before I go, I want to make this fucking game, kind of documenting what this feels like. So.
Yeah.
Boy, did he. I don't know if that's 100% what he intended for the game. I'm not quoting him exactly. But, like, that game definitely has, like, a lot of what it's like to live like that.
So, like, the Drifter's condition definitely...
Yeah, it's totally based off.
It was based off of his condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
not exposing too much. But
yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, but the game is very gorgeous. The game is probably one of the most best presented games of 2016, and just like there's so much to love about it. But the thing is about that game, usually you see indie titles and a lot of them want to be cute. You know, a lot of indie games want to embrace that not soft but that friendly atmosphere. You know, but Hyper Light Drifter goes for the opposite and says, yeah, fuck you, fuck your feelings. There's blood and a lot of it.
Yeah.
So get used to that.
Yeah. Also, there was like a mood moment like in the game earlier, where like one of the monsters got like this is like me in reality, like in a certain situation where like I remember like when you did a torture one of the torture attacks and you froze the enemy. And then the giant hand just picked it up and threw it.
That was a torture attack?
No.
Oh, it wasn't?
I'm wearing ice skates, so it has a slim chance of freezing the enemy if I hit them with it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, it just threw the... that was a big mood for me. It's just like, yeah.
My big mood.
But, yeah, Hyper Light Drifter.
Yeah, it's a... We're not going to talk too much about it because me and him... Like, we saved most of our feelings for the podcast, but we're not trying to spoil it.
Yeah, like, for any of you who haven't played it, please play it. Like, you'll enjoy it. Yeah.
I talked this game up for a long time, and like, just like everyone else, Paul was like, all right, cool, sounds cool. Glad you enjoy it. And then just, hey, what about McDonald's or something else, you know?
Yeah.
But then once you play it, it's something else.
Mm-hmm.
I care because I know he really cares about this.
It's my all-time favorite game.
Yeah.
I've never thought about a game as much as I do Hyper Light Drifter.
Whenever something Hyper Light Drifter related happens, I go immediately to him to tell him. And I'm really glad this game has gotten a lot of the limelight it deserves and a lot of like praise for what it's done and what it's been doing. And the fact that Drifter shows up in other things now is really cool to me.
Oh, Rumbo.
Yeah, he's
in a ton of things.
He's a playable character in Runbow, which is a like 9-player platforming racing game, which really fun, really colorful. Doesn't really fit him.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I think they make it work pretty well.
Yeah.
No, I gotta play Rumbo again because like
we should totally do a Rumble stream.
Yeah. As of late, a game I've been looking forward to for a very, very long time is Indivisible, which is a action platformer like RPG, like Metrovania kind of game. And there is going to be guest characters because this game has a opening of dimension and wormholes to other games, and Hyper Light Drifter is one of them. So Drifter is going to be a playable party member for that game. And
I'm looking forward to that.
You get 4 party members. The main character is one you cannot switch out. So as of late, Chris has 1 open party slot because he has Ajna, the protagonist, Drifter, Razmi, the like dark magic mage and healer,
the bad bitch, as
and then it's just 1 open extra slot. I also have a similar problem because they added Shantae to the game, and
Shantae!
I love Shantae with all my heart and soul.
Like the gameplay. Like I watched a little bit of Courtney playing Shantae. That game is it's a really fun game to play
really fun.
and to watch. Yeah,
It's like also in a vein of like a Metroidvania where you get powers as you go and go back to like find more things and make yourself better, and then completely like break the game because she's kind of OP.
Oh, her
by
powers.
the end. Like you're like, oh, I can just not take damage. Okay.
Not at all. That mood. He just like picks up and throws a trash can. It's just like me.
Bayonetta is a good mood.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's me.
That's a mood.
and here's me.
Who's that like
Oh,
kid
whoops.
following you around?
Ooh, who is she?
Just a little girl you found here who wants to go home, so you're gonna play Savior. And
Oh,
The stream is now called Big Mood.
big mood.
Big Moodinetta,
Big mood.
back off.
Oh my god. God.
Mood.
Right. Yeah, but shit. All right, I'm gonna get off of this. I just want to say that I fucking love that game. It's not news. No one's shocked by this. I'm not saying anything that no one doesn't know about. But
I'm your right hand man. Like
it's I don't have to think, well, is this my favorite game of all times? This is my favorite game of all time.
yeah.
And I remember when this game was coming out, I was like, oh, another pixelated indie game, and not in a bad way, because I think you know it's fine. But also, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna click with me, because this is after seeing 20 of them and saying the same thing. Most of them I pretty much made a safe choice with, honestly. But that one, I'm glad I gave the trailer a really, really big chance, because boy, that shit ate me.
Yeah, I understand. Like unequivocally knowing what your favorite game is.
Kara, what's your favorite game?
Love Nikki Dress-Up.
No, I was gonna say it. It's Love Nikki Dress Up Queen.
Is it really? No. Okay, good. I was a little.
It's probably Banjo-Tooie.
No.
What's your favorite game?
I don't know. Let me.
Really, not Banjo?
No. I like Banjo, but it's more of a nostalgia game for me than like my
Then
favorite
like a-
game.
What about Starvio or?
That's not a real
No,
game.
that's just like a game I play to kill time, and it's really, really, really good at killing time. I really like it for that purpose.
What about the other one?
Flixio?
No. It's the. It's the mystery one where you're. Oh, Town of Salem.
Oh,
Salem,
that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's too.
Man, what if that was the EO game? Salem, yo.
Salem, yo.
Howdy, yo.
Tell me, yo.
And then every single time it hits night.
I like that game, but it's still more just like to kill time.
Someone.
I don't know. I guess it would be like Journey or like Shadow of the Colossus.
Those are
maybe.
both really good choices.
Yeah, they're really
Yeah.
good games. I like those. If it can make me feel something, then it's in the running.
Did you want to play that? The remake? The
Oh, Shadow of the
remake?
Colossus? Yeah, I'm-
Like, I saw footage of the
We can totally
remake.
save that for you to get done with
Oh
that.
my gosh. Like, they're doing more than just remaking it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay,
what?
good. I was worried about
That's
that.
her. It looks like.
Where was I?
No, that bitch looks like a little kid version of her.
I guess.
Maybe it's just that she had black hair and was wearing glasses.
Wow.
Racist.
I'm just not realizing that Bayonetta does have glasses. Like,
Psych!
She also has a mole.
she does.
Yeah.
Oh, did the little girl have a mole?
Da-na-na.
I can't see
Wait,
anything.
X Files thing.
Okay, for people in the back, Bayonetta just shot 2 pistols next to this little girl's ear, and she can still hear.
That's how you get tinnitus.
That's how you get tinnitus.
Yeah. Really quick, for everyone involved, especially Twitch viewers, I want to say I'm very sorry about the quality for the stream today. It's actually not our fault. Oh, it says 0
Said that
viewers.
at the beginning.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking more.
Okay.
Because,
Because new people joining, whatever.
yeah. I can't see what it says. Well, I got it on here. I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know that the stream is in a very well. Okay, I'll wait till it's. Wow, look at the signal. I can't.
the signal?
I didn't want to say. It. I don't want to say it till the live can hear it.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep, almost. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, our our ISP, we don't know what's going on. I'm gonna call Comcast after this stream. We didn't have time before the stream, and see what's going on. But it's very, very, very bad right now. We don't know what's going on or anything. Frames are dropping left and right. It's none of your connections. It's us. It's straight up us. So we're going to be working on that and all. If you want to watch it later, the archive will be fine. The video quality will be a little bit lower because what we had to do to make the stream work at all.
There it is.
Yeah,
Yeet. He just throws it.
Yeah, very sorry about that to everyone here right now. We will be working on that and audio quality, but mainly network issue should be a this episode only thing. And I'm super sorry. I'm super duper sorry. What were we talking about before? I forgot.
Well,
Shadow of the Colossus and Journey?
yeah, your favorite game, and Shadow of the Colossus remake, and then it was Hyper Light Drifter before that. Courtney, your favorite game?
Skullgirls, right?
Skullgirls?
No, actually.
No?
It's not.
What's your favorite game?
Like, I would say, not like one by itself, but I would say Bayonetta would probably be one of like my
Bayonetta.
favorite.
Like,
Yeah.
really?
Like, this perfected, it does the best out of all of them and of the hack and slash.
I feel like Bayonetta does what can literally be described as a perfect job of being what this game wanted to be.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like for what they want, this game is exactly it. You know? Which honestly is a testament to the game's design. So I think it's kind of
Like,
a good choice.
Skullgirls is definitely in my top 5. Like, but I feel like since it couldn't get to the potential that they wanted it to,
It kind of like like bummed it out a bit.
just a little for me.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause
like
if-
90%.
Like, if it was just
If even
like,
that.
if it got everything it needed, and I know that team, like the team can do not do no wrong, but like can get the job done and then some. They tend to over deliver more than anything else.
They do. They definitely do.
But like they always try, and they always give like their fans a good reason to like trust in them, and they have a good what's the word, it's like when you're being completely like see-through.
Transparency?
Yes, with a lot of their like what they're doing with the money, like how they're handling it, what's going on, if something's late.
Yeah, I think transparency is underrated in game development. I feel like it's like a super great thing to have.
Like, it's just like, I know a lot of big companies feel like they don't need to do that.
Yeah,
But-
like look at any press release for any Ubisoft, EA, Activision game. It's all marketing. So, yeah, I like Lab Zero. I think they're good folk. That's why I try to be transparent with the stream too, actually. Wait, what? Oh yeah.
Also, okay, well, you're gonna see in a second anyway. Hold on.
Oh boy.
There's a connection between that and the child, so
Really quick, I want to say, you can hear knocking in the back. I wonder what's going on.
Chop Suey.
Okay, you see that?
That's racist. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not Bayonetta.
Oh yeah,
who
that's
caught
right.
it.
Mhm.
So I just realized something. Since I'm wearing the Samus outfit, and you can do the visor change.
Can you do it on her?
No,
No.
It makes the sound, but it doesn't do it because that's not the character.
Ooh, interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably just because like Bayonetta has her own animation rig that includes that, and she doesn't. But still cool. Still interesting.
Actually, we're gonna meet this enemy in a second.
Yes.
They do have very similar animations.
Should we just let this play out? This next.
Yep. I'm not gonna just
Just let it play out.
let it happen.
Oh boy, here we go.
Just let it happen.
Audio viewers, we're about to
Go on a trip.
Yeah, we're going on a trip. I recommend looking at the video
On a
version for
secret
this.
rocket ship. Going through the stars.
Here we go.
Here we go. What? Hey. Hello.
These bitches. Thanks, Gordon.
They're trying really hard right now, so. These camera angles, though.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Bayonetta in a nutshell.
It's wacky, it's fun, it doesn't care, and that's what makes it great.
This game is great for that. Like, just what does it do with anything?
So you gotta show who's the better one.
Who's the baddest bitch, Bayonetta or
Bayonetta.
Wait, hold up. Who? It didn't do
Who
the
has similar animations
no,
to
no.
Bayonetta?
It didn't do the card for her.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Is she still a Bayonetta right now?
Yep, it's a Bayonetta model.
Oh, still okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was
This actually is a secret boss later.
fun.
Nice. Actually, I did forget to mention like my own favorite one.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Oh. What
That
up?
reminds me of the swing from Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
This is Joy.
Joy. I love Joy.
Joy's problematic.
Joy needs love. She wants love, Courtney.
But Joy is one of the funnest, but also most annoying enemies to fight.
Oh, really?
Yes, because you're fighting pretty much a version of yourself, and that's already annoying.
Oh, one of those characters. One of those kind of characters. Like Dark Link type shit.
And the thing is, Joy can make clones of herself.
Yeah, I noticed that a second ago.
But you're gonna appreciate her torture attack because she has a unique one just for her.
Oh yeah, I love her torture attack. No, not me. Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, this game doesn't give a shit.
This is available on Nintendo consoles.
Family friendly Nintendo.
Man, I don't know if that's Twitch bannable or not.
Oh boy.
It's fine. Kagura Sakura beach splash and play ball this thing.
Oh, well, we're fine then. Yeah, fuck it. What a thing.
Hypochondriac.
Okay, I wanna call attention to something said in Twitch chat. Guess what Rihanna said?
What are you gonna say?
No. Take a guess. What was just on screen?
They jiggle.
I don't know. Something about I don't know.
Sticks my leggy in the That is the most Bayonetta thing, though.
Stick my leggy in the air.
Sticks leggy. It's not even ma or ma. It's
Sticks and leggy.
Sticks leggy. Fucking disgusting.
Oh, there is something about this costume I did want to mention that Chris would really like, since he really likes the Metroid Prime series. With this outfit, it just shoots the bullets and makes the sound. But in Bayonetta 2, there's an option for a charge shot.
Oh.
yeah.
So it does the whole like regular shoot, then it does the big blast and charge beam sound effect.
Nice.
Also, it doesn't work in this game, but if you do the Panther Within, which is this super cool sprinting cat, it's the morph ball.
Oh, that's awesome.
And when you, if you jump in the morph ball, you drop bombs.
Yeah, like a morph ball bomb.
Yeah, and it's only in Bayonetta 2.
That's pretty great.
That's cool.
I fucking love Metroid Prime. Fucking.
I like when companies show love for their other franchises.
Yeah, me too.
Sega.
Oh.
Remember Billy Hatcher? No,
I do.
I don't. 'Cause I haven't used it in forever.
Remember when Billy Hatcher got a Kingdom Hearts intro? I should post a link to that on Twitter.
Does it not work? All right. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're doing the thing now. Yeah. Again, sorry. I hate how this connection is today. This really sucks. Like, come on. Hey, we got a new logo and profile picture though. Hey.
Hey.
All right. Hey.
Ugly on the pretty on the outside, ugly on the inside.
Us.
That's a big
Yeah.
Is that the one more cast mood?
Every single fucking one of us.
Ugly. What?
Damn.
Goodness.
I'm gorgeous.
Look how I know she's a child, but she comes up to his calf.
I know, right? What is up with this game's proportions and shit?
Mom? You?
Disgusting.
Hold on.
Look at me. Do I look like I have any interest
Well, I
in
wanted to
children?
ask I wanted to ask Paul. That's all I saw. I wanted to ask Paul, what did you So, you weren't here last night, obviously, but me and Courtney, we were using Hulu on the Switch. They just added Hulu to the Switch, so we're like, I wonder what's on there. And then Courtney was like, "See if Bleach is on there." It was.
Yeah.
And we watched the first 2 episodes with Paul. Yeah, he likes it.
Glad I've been standing around
Oh,
waiting for
a
you.
Bleach starts out pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I told him I recommend up to the first 4 seasons.
And then I recommended that you skip some filler and then watch like
Champagne wishes.
there's like later seasons where it's like it gets good again, but it's not as good as the first 4 seasons.
Can
but
can we get like a Bleach where everything after the word Hogyoku is just retconned into infinity?
My
I think
favorite
it- I
arc
think it
in
just
the
died.
whole show
Yeah, it's gonna die and undie a lot.
is
Reconnection.
Don't play
Oh,
games
okay.
with me.
the Bount arc.
You've worked your magic
That's
on
your
this
favorite?
poor defenseless
Oh,
child,
do you
haven't
not? Do you like the Bound arc? No.
So I was watching Bleach. I really liked Bleach. Then it got to the Bount arc, and I was like,
I was her age when you
why
killed
was
my
I ever
father.
into this show? I don't. This isn't that great. It's just
Well,
like, and then I
it's
got
the-
through
it's
it,
the
and then I was
Bount
like,
arc?
oh, this is why I liked
Is that
it.
spoilers for me or
No.
It's just talking about arcs.
like the quality of the show goes up and down constantly.
Yeah, but
And
it
sometimes
definitely starts on the high.
and it,
Yeah, it
it
starts
kind of
with
stays down for probably a season or 2. But
Okay.
I think everything that's mostly canon, and if I'm not saying like the obviously the first 4 seasons and all those arcs. And then what's the other arc I was thinking of? All the Arankar shit.
Oh yeah.
None of the Visor shit. That wasn't interesting at all.
it was necessary for it, but I feel like it went on too long. Like the Arankar arc, I felt
Yeah,
that went
I
on
liked
for way
those
too long.
characters, but I didn't really
for the
care.
Arankars.
Not for the
Visor.
Visor, sorry.
Yeah, but then they were there for too long.
Oh, I don't know anything yet.
Yeah, which is why we're saying it.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how annoying Uryu is?
Oh, when I first
Oh,
got into
no.
Bleach, I was like a freshman in high
No,
school
that
or whatever.
whole mom and dad don't understand. I'm
Kara-
Yeah,
drunk.
dude.
Kara
when I was in
and
middle
is
school,
a weeaboo.
no.
Like
A
her
weeb.
sister
I
wrote
feel like if you
poetry
use the
about
whole
how bad her
word, it
life
has like
sucked.
deeper
Okay,
implications.
Fine. You were a weeaboo.
Yes.
Now you're just a weeb.
I was a weeaboo.
Status.
Like the kind of weeaboo who called themselves an otaku.
Ooh.
So like the worst kind.
Wait, didn't Aiden?
Yeah, oh my god, really quick story. My
Aiden.
ex-boyfriend, right?
Aiden?
Yeah, that's a
I remember Aiden
Yeah.
actually. Just a remnant. Like
we had exchange students from Japan in our school, and
No.
in Japan, it's not. You know how like in America, you go around, you call yourself a geek. It's not like no one's like, oh, what? Why are you calling yourself that?
Right.
Geek
I'm a nerd,
culture
so-
is just not at all the same in Japan. It's just not. You don't fucking go around calling yourself an otaku.
You don't.
In Japan. You don't. Just don't do it. Just don't.
that-
Please do not ever do it.
You're pretty much saying, hate me.
Yeah, like
Is
maybe
it basically saying I stink?
I
Just walking around saying it. Like I'm just trying to think. What is the United States equivalent?
It's essentially okay. The equivalent for right now, the most relevant thing I can think of is if you're the type of person to go around and just shout, "I'm Pickle Rick!" Wubba lubba dub dub
No.
with no context to
That-
complete strangers.
That hurt me.
Wow.
That hurt me to hear.
Yeah, so that's that.
or
Yeah.
or you're like the cause of the con sweat or the con smell or
Oh shit! Yeah, that con smell. It's like that. If it was a smell, it would be that one.
oh okay.
Oh god,
I'm so glad that Ramen Con didn't stink.
because it's not a gaming convention.
It's not.
It's gaming conventions.
Gaming
that stink.
conventions smell terrible everywhere, and then other
Gen
kinds of
Con.
conventions, it's like certain parts of it will smell bad, but in general, you can walk around, and unless you're behind a particularly bad smelling person, you're okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay,
Yet
that's
Gen
fair.
Con is apparently just like
It's
I don't
terrible.
know if I can go to Gen Con. I don't, because I will call someone out. Yay, Tortellini fingers!
yay.
There he is.
Ellen,
Look at him! Look at him jiggle.
Whoa! I always forget his name.
Temperentia?
Oh, this.
Fucking celebrity in this town.
Oh what?
He thought it was good. This guy gets it.
See that? Everyone rushes at me like crazed fans.
Oh my
They still
god. We're just
haven't
watching
figured
this.
Just,
out that I
just
don't
marry me. Just, oh,
Who, Bayonetta?
this game. This experience.
Oh, there his fingers go. Oh, I love them. Oh my god, I love his fingers.
He actually took her glasses off for once. I've never seen that.
Go through the
There's just little touches like this that make the game even better.
right, like unintentional shit.
Yeah. Also, if she has a lollipop in this cutscene, you can change what lollipop she has.
Yeah.
Have you
And-
noticed that statue like just kind of floats along in the air?
Yeah, it's being picked up by a tornado.
Oh, okay.
Plan on having fun, right?
Even though it had that in it.
Time for pillow afterwards.
This is a good game. This is a blessed game. I just cannot wait to see like tortellini fingers starting to do tortellini finger things. There they go.
Okay.
Courtney, stop ruining this.
No,
movie.
I'm going back. I just need to get ready.
Bazillions.
All right, we're ready.
Onyx roses.
All right, we're ready. We're ready. We're ready.
Okay. Now I'm ready.
Oh, I can't wait to see. Yes. Oh, look at him. The best quality. His jiggles.
His fingers
Oh
shoot
my
out.
God.
They shoot
They're
out.
so dumb. I love it so much. Fucking someone. No, actually, don't tag Kamiya because he'll block us. But fucking tag Kamiya because I have to ask him why these. Why the tortellini fingers? Oh, they got gross though. There they go.
Like most angels.
Yeah. Oh. He looks like a really. He looks like a really efficient vacuum cleaner.
I wouldn't pay for that.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
snap!
And that is the ultimate.
And run.
All right. Okay. I'm entertained. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done now. I'm sorry.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. I got totally distracted by his fingers. Best quality, his fingers.
Totally.
Okay, so I don't know. We're talking about anime and cons. I think.
Animu.
Yeah, Animoogs.
Yeah.
Is anyone going?
Oh, right, the story with Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, well they yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you don't call yourself an otaku in Japan. But anyway, we had exchange students from Japan, and me and Aiden were student helpers in like the second year Japanese class. Aiden had taken 3 years of Japanese, but it had been a year since he took any, and he forgot like everything.
Okay.
And we were supposed to go around and introduce ourselves in Japanese to the exchange students.
Right.
And you know, everyone else just went like their name and like a hobby or
Right.
whatever. And then it gets to Aiden,
Here we go.
and he just goes, okay, also you're not supposed to put an honorific on the end of your own name.
Yeah.
That other people put the honorifics at the end of
Yeah,
your
that seems kind of weird. You don't do that. What the hell?
And like, well, like you wouldn't say like, "Hello, I'm Mr. Chris Tolliver. Nice to meet you."
Or I mean, you that's acceptable. That's more like
Yeah,
saying,
but it's
that's more
still
like saying-
it's like weird unless you're like a teacher or something.
no, it's more like going and saying, "I'm Chris' friend."
no.
Chris childhood friend.
I'm friend Chris. I'm associate Chris. Like
Sure.
it's just kind of weird.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel
You
like
know
that
what?
would be the
I
American
guess
version
using
of that.
yeah, it would be like I'm upperclassman Chris. Right, but just you don't. So first thing is you don't put an honorific on the end of your name, and you don't call yourself an otaku.
What do
So
you
he
do?
goes, hajimemashite, Aiden-san desu. And then he just kind of stumbles through. What he was trying to say is, I am like a big otaku, like I really.
That hurts.
But he ended up saying, I have a lot of otaku. So he just goes, takusan otaku ga arimasu.
Oh, it hurts.
And then all of a sudden, you just kind of hear like this whisper going around, otaku, otaku. And like just everyone's like just like really quiet, and then I'm like, what the fuck? And then our teacher just kind of like looks to the side, and she's like, why did he say that? And then
She knows.
yeah, and it was just
because
like
she's from Japan.
yeah. She's from Japan.
Yeah.
We visited her last time we went.
Yeah, I
it was
heard.
great. We got
Yeah,
cheesecake.
what was it? Osumatsu.
Yeah, we met her and her fiance at like a cafe in Shibuya, and then we were trying to see if there were any shows that we both watched, and I was trying to think of one that, because he's like in his 40s,
Right.
so I'm like, what's something I can think of? And I was like, ooh, Osamatsu-san is a remake of a popular older show, so I was like, oh, Osamatsu-san, and then he just kind of goes, Osamatsu Kun? Because that was the name of the old one. And then I was trying to explain, like, no, it's a remake, so it's Osamatsu-san. And then he just kind of, and then I think he thought that we were on 2 different pages, but then there's one of the characters who just goes like, shit, like in the show.
Oh yeah,
Right.
And so then just, I guess to confirm that we were on the same page, because of the language barrier, he just kind of goes, shit, and I'm like, yeah!
Aw.
That's adorable.
Yeah. So that was fun. But yeah, so that's the story about Aiden.
Yeah. Oh, also, I don't know if you said his name the whole time.
Oh shit! No, it's not his real name because I make up names. Remember Adrian and
That's right.
Zigbar.
Zigbar. I almost said Zarkon.
Our
like-
good friend Zigbar.
So actually, Aiden is not his real name. So
Yeah, Aiden's not his real name.
Nope.
Just like Zigbar is not Zigbar's real name.
Is it? Which
Or
one's the real
is it?
alien name? Aiden or Zigbar?
I mean, Aiden,
Spoiler,
Alien.
it's Aiden. What a fucking card that would be. Oh, oh, so ugly. Oh, that fucking disgusts me. This is when I stop liking tortellini fingers. Ugh.
Why is he Squidward tortellini fingers?
Because Squidward, tortellini. It's a scene from SpongeBob.
Oh, okay.
Gosh.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't grow up with cable, so I know very limited. I have very limited SpongeBob knowledge.
That sounds really like
Chris.
that sounds really dark when you say it like out of context. Like,
It does.
well, I mean, like, cause like I understand like you know how you grew up and all that, but like people are streaming like, like it just sounds kind
Like
of
she was trapped in a box.
yeah, that's, yeah. I was raised without.
I was
you know.
born with paper skin and glass bones.
It's glass bones and paper.
Oh, so someone did know it.
My house had no
I know
windows.
some SpongeBob. It's just limited.
Oh yeah, here comes the mood.
Oh.
That
No.
is that your mood?
Wait for it.
Oh, I know what your mood is, Courtney.
oh,
Okay, for people in the back, there was a truck full of gasoline laying on the enemy, and she was trying to be all cool, so she clicked her gun off to blow it up, and it went out halfway through, and she's like, forget it, and just shoots it, and it just blows up into like a million pieces. Also catches a trailer with one hand.
There's no reason. Also,
Are we gonna
for
just gloss over the fact
no,
that...
I'm on it.
Okay.
I'm on it. I am on that shit.
Okay.
Also, for added Bayonetta-ness,
And I didn't
there
make
the
any time
the
for pillows.
the gas wasn't coming out of the truck. It was coming out of a peeing boy statue that she took and just stuck on top of the truck. So she shot him in the dick
Yep.
and blew his eyes out.
Yep.
Yep, Bayonetta. This is. Can we even in the back for this game anymore?
Yes. Yes,
How?
you can. You just in the back them, and then you just wait for them trying to mentally imagine it.
I can't wait for the comments.
I can't wait for the fan art.
I'm not ready for the fan art.
No one's ever ready.
Getting your dick blown off and then you blow out your eyes. I don't want fan art of
That's a
that.
big move.
well played.
Oh, I did worse.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm glad we have the archive because this quality is gonna be garbo. Garbo funk.
Ooh, headshot.
Like
What's
Popo.
that one game you said I should play because you get to shoot Nazis?
Oh, Wolfenstein?
Wolfenstein?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a super interesting game.
Oh.
Is it gonna matter that I'm like my worst type of game
It's a
is like
2017.
shooters?
It's a 2017 game, so I don't think so.
I don't know the significance of that.
Games have gotten really mainstream, so now they got more mainstream. They play more mainstream.
I mean, it's
Like-
not.
Oh.
It still has challenge, but it's not
Yeah,
like.
yeah, but the barrier to entry is not
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone. I mean, Paul's seen a little bit of it. And I know you've seen a little bit of it, but like, would you think Carol would do fine with A Hat in Time? Since it's something probably not as challenging as Odyssey.
I think so,
Can
but
you take your hand and do this on my cheek?
Sure.
I don't know what's happening.
Like
here.
more like the tips of your fingers. No, they're not as cold as they were before. They felt
Oh.
really cold on my shoulder, and then my face is hot.
Yeah. I saw-
All right.
But A Hat in Time, for anyone out there, it is.
I'm pretty sure people know what a hat.
Well, yeah, but some people like actually because Odyssey
people
came
on the
out
far
and it
back.
just like kicked it down the gutter.
Yeah, they are kind of similar games too.
Not even.
No,
but
genre.
yeah. But like, A Hat in Time is a 3D platformer in vein of like Super Mario 64, Banjo, and like Super Mario Sunshine. It has a lot of like similarities and takes inspiration from it, but it doesn't like take it to a whole new extreme. It stays comfortable where it is, and that's perfectly fine. And it's a 3D platformer collectathon where you're going around solving missions and doing such and such and meeting like these bright cast of characters and learning their story. And you're this small kind of mute, like she talks to herself and other things around her, but she's
So
like,
she's crazy.
I mean,
I
there's
talk to myself and other things around me.
I
I'm
talk
just
to
saying.
myself and other things around me too.
Okay, but you're both. Say it with me now. Crazy.
There is a
That's
murder.
okay.
There is a murder mystery level, and like you got to find the suspect, and she becomes one of the suspects,
What?
and she has to choose who does it, and they give options. I'm like, I didn't do it. I'm blah blah blah, and like she's the only one who has an option of saying, I had to, or the voices wouldn't stop, and it's just zooming in on her face, just smiling, and the eyes are wide, and just zooming in and zooming in and zooming in, and then it's like, actually, there wasn't a murder at all.
Good one.
But it's just
Bizarre.
small comedy that makes it really, really funny. And I feel like Kara would enjoy that kind of thing. Because it kind of looks like Wind Waker, just like not as like shaded and stylized, I guess.
Yeah. Someone should play Wind Waker in the future.
I want to play.
There's so many fucking games we can play.
I want to
Yeah.
play snipper clips.
Like, do you guys have
I
like
love that
Wolfenstein
game.
2 or
What about what? Do we have it?
Wolfenstein 2?
No, we
Like,
can get it though.
yeah,
On Switch?
it's like I kind of have an interest, like, because like after like of course mainstream like kind of put it on my radar, but like now my curiosity has kind of been piqued about it. Now after the second release of Wolfenstein 2, like I was like, well, what is this game about? Like I just know it's
Oh, what's like the general? I can tell you what the
Yeah.
general story is.
general. Will it like spoil everything or?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's about All right, so the Wolfenstein series has apparently always been about like alternate like timelines and shit like that, and like or something like that. 'Cause obviously, because it's a game about Nazis, and they only appear once in history. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, and now.
Well,
So-
what's
Twice.
Yeah. Shit.
yeah.
Wolfenstein 2, The New Order. I think that's what it is. There's multiples. Is about an alternate reality where the Germans basically won World War II, and the Nazi regime kind of becomes a normal thing, like in day-to-day relations.
Right.
So it's about that and all that good shit. And you're going around freeing America and killing a bunch of Nazis.
Wow.
Nice.
Kind of what it's about. Yeah, but me and Kara were talking about this. Where like it kind of because Wolfenstein's existed for a long time. It's a Bethesda game, and all of their series are really long running. But it kind of got weird for them when they started marketing it as a very political game, sort of, or really not marketing it as a politics game, but they got really political and very current with their marketing because the Nazi stuff going on and shit.
Yeah.
And it was kind of weird. I don't know if
It
that
was,
hurt them.
it was kind of relevant. Yeah, because they posted on their Twitter about
a
that
ton,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Driving is on par.
I
Like
think
they're kicking up some dirt.
I thought it was
like,
cool. I liked it. I
Yeah.
liked it, but also I thought it was unnecessary.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were doing it because they felt like it was necessary. Well, like from a marketing standpoint, but maybe they thought it was necessary from like a social standpoint.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
new
it's
Colossus-
Like a
it's-
moral obligation to speak out about it or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, it's-
Also, I got the game name wrong. It's Wolfenstein: The New Colossus.
The New
The
Colossus.
New Order. The New Order was the last game, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That was just kind of. There was a lot of backlash to it. There was a ton of backlash.
Well, it's in the gaming community.
No, but like people were just like one of the podcasts I watched, like IGN, like they straight. Did you watch Podcast Beyond?
No, I haven't been on recently.
Oh yeah,
No.
Podcast Beyond had an entire fucking segment where they basically fucking like threw straight shade at Bethesda, talking like they were saying like it's one thing to pick a side in like the whole debate, let's call it a debate, I guess,
Right.
about Nazis, and then there's another thing to kind of just blindside everyone and like, hey, by the way, remember that thing with the Nazis? Yeah, here's a game. And like it was just weird. It was just weird.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Okay, so it was like the Wolfenstein, even though it's been about Nazis are just now becoming political since World War II, right?
Yeah.
And but the Wolfenstein series has always been about the same thing. And now we got these new games coming out that happen to line up with all this stuff going on with the dumb Nazis and shit.
With Chester, or was it Chester or whatever? Like
Yeah.
that.
Something
Yeah, that organized thing that happened.
Yeah, and all that shit.
The
all
rise
that's
of
happening.
that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's happening the times are kind of crossing up with them,
Yeah.
and then they're on their Twitter advertising the game as they do, nothing wrong with that. But they're basically kind of using the events to gain, attention. Which is fine.
So it's the fact that they're taking a tragedy and using it to gain attention for their game that's the issue?
Sort of. It's more like they're just being topical for the sake of being topical, even though it has nothing to do with your game. But you're also using your game and saying hey, this game, they're marketing the game as topical and it's not. The game is not topical. It has nothing to do with the actual events of Nazis at all. It just has to do with the idea of World War II and the Nazis won.
Right.
So it's just they're IGN said it a fuck ton better than me, my stammering ass. And they were I don't know why they did that. I really don't. Yeah, it was cool and all. I think a nod to it would have been cool, but I think that they kind of went a little far.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe in a too far when it comes to dissing Nazis.
Well, yeah, but there's it's just there's a time and place for everything. And
I think the time and place for
a political
dissing
debate
Nazis,
is anytime,
for dissing
sure.
Nazis specifically, if it has to do with Nazis, it's any time.
Yeah, but
Other stuff, it's there's a time and a place. But if it's
No, but
Nazis,
yeah, but if you want to diss Nazis, do it. Someone
always and everywhere.
but-
I mean, the game is nothing about it. Just
Yeah, it's not
running
really-
around killing Nazis.
Yeah, it's going around killing. They're already dead. They're dead. They're
Yeah.
digital dead. And real dead, actually.
Yeah.
The Nazi movement isn't real dead, or else
Yeah,
we wouldn't be
right?
having issues with Nazis.
Right, but
Exactly.
come on, let's be honest. It's not fucking moving. It's going nowhere.
It is definitely
No,
got
no,
the
it's-
potential
yeah,
to
it-
go
yeah.
somewhere, and that's
there's-
the problem.
There's no way it could.
So really,
There's plenty of way that it could. How do you
No,
think?
no,
There's so many places where totalitarian regimes have taken a very strong hold on the country. Russia?
Okay, but we're talking about Russia here.
Okay, yeah, I mean, Russia has a history of this kind of shit happening, but it's not
Oh
like,
my God, Russia! What the shit?
but it's not like it's impossible for it to
No, of
happen
course
in
not.
America.
Anything's possible. Shit, anything's possible. Jordan could get ran over by a truck, but
That actually can't happen.
anything's possible with a good bug. So
hello.
I don't know. I just feel that because it's the game industry,
Goodbye, Joy.
You don't buy that bitch got gone. I don't know. I just think it's kind of no one's in disagreement that Nazis are bad.
Yeah.
Like no one here likes Nazis.
No.
Well, I'm not saying that.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
no one is saying it. Except for the Nazis and those weird people.
No, I'm saying I'm not saying that anyone in
Right? Yeah, no,
in
I know.
here is
But
saying
I'm
Nazis
just saying
aren't bad.
everyone, including Bethesda and people buying the game, on the same page that Nazis are bad.
What we're
And
not,
if we
here's
all
what I'm saying,
know
is what
that-
we're not on the same page about is that it should be vocalized.
I just think, yeah.
That's what we're not on the same page about. I think it should be vocalized. Any opportunity you
Yeah,
want to
yeah. No,
vocalize it,
yeah.
there's no reason not to.
I think companies taking a stance on things is very important, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I kind of feel that,
Well, my question is
what? No, good. I'm sorry.
my question was were they trying to do it for a marketing thing?
We don't know. That's the thing.
I think that it doesn't matter necessarily.
Okay.
Like if a company is doing something just to get more money, but it still leads to a progressive social thing being accomplished.
At least if they had said they didn't even phrase it in a way that was this was more like a intern got a hold of power to choose the advertising campaign
Right.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for example, you know how, like, a bunch of companies are being really inclusive in their commercials? Like, oh, there's gay couples now. Oh, there's
Right,
interracial
yeah.
couples now. And a bunch of
But
people
that's
are like,
been
they're
for a
only
while,
doing that because it makes them more money. Like, okay, but it's also
Actually, no,
validating
I don't
the
think that's
idea.
forward. I think that's a little different.
Well, it originally. Now it's just like it's a thing. But it had to start with people being like, oh, people were really liking this whole social progressiveness thing in advertising.
I don't think so though, because like.
Okay, well,
like,
here's my point though. A lot of people do think so. I think
Right.
that it's irrelevant because either way,
It's good.
it leads to a good thing.
That's true. That's very true. I don't know. I don't feel like they were doing it for that because
I mean,
feel
they
like,
might not have been. I don't know.
No, I just say I feel like the companies that did it at first. I feel like they were like making a stand. You
Yeah,
know?
maybe at
because it
first.
was so taboo. It was everything that all the stuff that was addressed was so taboo.
Like
It's like,
let
who
me
was
think,
it-
like Disney Channel, and like when they'll throw in like a gay couple at the very end of one episode or whatever, and it's like that seems like it was pandering. But
yeah.
at the same time, who cares if it was pandering? It still is an attempt to put it into the mainstream, which is ultimately a good thing.
I remember that time around 2012 Facebook where Oreo's Facebook page they made it was some kind of, I don't want to say gay holiday, but gay holiday. I can't remember what the fuck it was. What was it about? And probably Pride or something. And then they were like, I think they posted they changed their header and profile picture to a picture of Oreo with like lots of colors.
Oh yeah, and then people were like,
Yeah,
"Let's
people were
boycott Oreo."
upset, yeah, but I thought that
But
was
then-
great. I thought that's the kind of shit I love to see.
Yeah.
Like, because like that's not like being topical. That's not marketing. That's taking a stand, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think taking a stand is perfectly fine. I guess going back to the Nazi thing, you know, Discord actually did that. They put out a public statement saying, yeah, no, we banned the alt-right
Oh
and the Nazi
yeah, I
channels.
remember that.
And then they were like, freedom of speech belongs everywhere and on our platform. But not if you're talking about like white supremacists.
Yep.
Which is fucking totally agreeable.
There's,
'Cause
like-
usually me, I'm like, we have to follow policies to a T, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
if we can't ban this person for not liking their opinion, we can't ban this person for not liking their opinion too, you know? But I feel like with the Nazi thing, it takes it to a whole fucking
Well, I mean,
level.
especially because leaving that kind of rhetoric unchecked is literally.
It's how this shit happens. That's
yeah,
how we get-
it's like
that's how we get Hitlers.
there's literally been a philosophical debate about tolerance that doesn't tolerate intolerance. Can you really call it tolerance? Since the beginning of philosophy, basically.
Boy.
And
Oh,
the
boy.
thing is, though, you have to not tolerate intolerance because then intolerance will overtake the tolerance,
True.
and you won't have tolerance.
Actually, you know, I kind of do have a story related to this. It was like actually at the last job that I worked at, one of their cashiers actually kind of had the same white supremacy sort of notion. Like he because apparently it came up like on the history of the computer. Like he didn't go incognito like an idiot, but like
have a friend
basically in the history, like, huh?
Actually, what?
I have a friend who accidentally dated a Nazi. He found out he was a furry and then a Nazi, and he was like, all right.
Yikes!
Why
Yeah.
is that like a thing?
Accidentally finding out that you're a fucking
No,
significant
like
other of a Nazi.
furries being Nazis. There was like a whole thing on the internet
I
with like the Nazi
don't-
furry group.
I don't get it. There's also a fuck ton of Confederate.
Wait,
furries.
hang on.
Oh, Confederate
Hang on,
furs.
hang
Yeah,
on,
that's
hang
a big thing too.
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
Hang
Has
on.
to do with the what?
Guys, Nazi.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm done.
Nazis. Well, there it is. This probably is the most topical episode of One More Cast in the world. This is it. Episode 7.
Nazis.
We should change the title to Nazi.
Nazis. But yeah,
Man,
like
we really don't give a fuck, do we?
yeah, but
love
the boss who was there at my job had a zero
that was
tolerance
weird
of
to know.
that. So he was just like he had to let him go. And plus some of the things that he did, like he kind of got drunk at a place and he was waving his knife around. So that kind of got
Oh.
really weird. But keeping his name disclosed, but yeah, like yeah, he was involved in some really bad stuff, so they let him go.
Ooh,
So.
okay, since we're already fucking topical, I guess there's no turning, undoing it.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have a question. Here's a good one. This is a very, very hard moral question.
Okay.
All right, so I know what you're going to say,
Oh,
but
okay, I guess I'm just fucking.
all right.
Well,
okay.
that was an easy question, then.
Right. Thanks for submitting. All right. So say okay, so we have a Nazi, right? Like, let's not say someone who's like, let's not say is skinhead a bad thing to say? Is that like a
Skinhead?
Is that like a horrible thing to say? Like
What, a skinhead?
in good company? No, okay,
No,
I
it's
guess
just
not.
a
'Cause
thing.
you-
Oh.
yeah, okay, like not a full-on skinhead or anything like that, but
A
Nazi
sympathizer?
regime ideals, right?
So a sympathizer, like Tulsa.
Sympathizer,
A little
yeah.
bit stronger than a sympathizer.
So like
Some-
has the
Like a passive Nazi.
has
yeah,
the,
okay, let's say a passive
They're like
Nazi,
on
right?
their computer and they're like, "Yup, I agree with all of this."
Right,
and
yeah,
this
yeah,
is-
like that,
This
like
is
that.
how I form my worldview, but they're not like out there marching in the streets. And
Yeah, or
Yeah.
you know, they have like no particularly dastardly intent.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the person we're dealing with, right? And they get outed for who they are, right?
Okay.
Would name and shame be okay?
for that person.
Yeah. In this situation, would like let's say doxing, name and shame, or however deep the whole 9 or just one, is that okay?
Okay, it depends on if he opened up and said it himself, or if
Like he got outed. It wasn't like he.
well,
like,
also
it
like
wasn't
somebody
he, like,
exposed him for.
Yeah, he got exposed through his browser history or something.
That's really hard because
Yeah, you don't know my answer for
yeah,
that. It's not a
It's
definite
not-
yes
it's
for
not a
me.
definite yes?
It's not a definite yes.
everybody has their views on something.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
and obviously that's a wrong view, but
I wouldn't
Yeah.
feel bad for him. I just wouldn't. But I don't
yeah, I
think
wouldn't. Yeah, I'm kind of.
I wouldn't feel bad at all. I'd be like, sucks for you, I guess. I don't
you-
really care.
yeah, you fucked
I'm
up, but-
kind of secretly glad that it happened, but I also don't necessarily.
believe it should happen. It's not.
I don't know.
a
Yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily
I mean,
advocate
you didn't
for that.
bother-
I
you
feel
didn't
like
bother
it's kind of a
anybody.
pick your battles kind of situation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's true that you didn't bother
You know what?
anybody,
You know
but
what?
your
Here-
thought process.
You know, here's a good way to relate that. Like, what if it was like we could say the same thing for like someone who this isn't as bad as being a Nazi, of course, but like someone who is a homophobe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if they were outed as a homophobe when they,
Yeah, I still wouldn't care. But
No, yeah, but I'm saying,
yeah.
but like that's not something severe enough to want someone's life to be ruined for. Yeah. Well, all right. So are we done with topicalness?
How about that Weinstein effect?
What's that?
Fucking Harvey Weinstein? The whole thing about Hollywood is like crumbling
Oh, I heard about that.
Wait,
because of
what happened?
allegations
Here's
of
what-
sexual
here's-
assault and stuff.
Here's what I did. Shield.
Guys.
I stopped caring because I'm sick of hearing about my mic. I lose.
Ah, yes.
Like all the bad shit. I'm just tired.
There's
Harvey-
a subreddit for it
I,
now.
I don't know what's going on.
Just a bunch of like big names in Hollywood are being accused of sexual assault and stuff after Harvey Weinstein got accused.
That's how that shit goes. Like one person tells and everyone rallies.
Yeah, and I mean like it's every single day there's like 5 new fucking celebrities.
Damn.
It-
That's
Yeah.
insane.
What did these
It's-
guys get exposed or something? Like, is this like a stick up? Like somebody's holding them?
I know that like Louis C.K. he got his movie dropped that was gonna because he got accused in it and the allegations were true and he admitted to them and everything. And he was dropped from a bunch of other stuff that he was working on. The creator of Parks and Rec was like, I regret having Louis C.K. be on our show for those 6 episodes. He's like the comedian.
No, but who? What was he?
He was in Parks and Rec. He was that cop who dated.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
That guy. And then
That's bizarre.
yeah. And I guess there's allegations against George Takei also.
One.
No.
Yeah.
One.
Well, yeah, there's one allegation. I have my doubts about that
I
one.
don't know, but then we got my.
I have my doubts about it just
Again.
because it seems to line up with this one interview where the way that he phrases things in the interview you can really just read into it different ways. So it could be true. I don't know yet. I don't have enough information, but it seems like it could also be a situation where some guy who just really doesn't like George Takei was like, he said this thing in this one interview that could really be taken that way. I bet I could make allegations based off that.
Yeah, that shit does happen.
And
That
also
happens a
the
lot,
first, and I don't know if this is necessarily the first news source that, like, it came out on, but it's the first one that I saw it on was Fox News. So
Grain of salt.
Grain of salt.
yeah. I mean,
Jinx.
it could be. I'm gonna be real fucked up emotionally if the ones against George Takei are true, because this is like, what the fuck?
I'm really gonna be.
I was kind of fucked up about Louis C.K. because he was always like really vocally like feminist and stuff. Like, damn, dude.
There's a lot going. There's a lot going on as far as society.
Yeah.
Like I feel like our society is actively changing right now. Like
Yeah.
how we view things, like our morals. I feel like all of that is actively going under a huge shift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything's being
I think it's
everything's
overdue. I think it's overdue.
everything's being undermined right now, and so like at the same time we're going through like the social shift, we're also going through the technological shift too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is still terrifying to me, but I mean, I keep my words to myself, you know. I'm not too open about like how I feel about the
Politics and social stuff.
yeah, it's a little bit harder for me. Like
I try to stay out of it because the thing is like,
if I say something, like it's gonna be like,
yeah, I don't want to be attacked.
yeah, like I would prefer not to get death threats. So
Right.
I
Like usually I just keep my fucking like my art blogs and shit. I don't post anything personal. The most personal thing I've ever posted there was that my computer broke because I can't draw. That's it. That's as hugely personal as I've ever gotten. I've never said anything more personal than that. Well, Courtney, you've been quiet with your Bayonetta. Anything to say at all?
No, not
No,
really.
nothing to
I
say.
don't really talk about these kind of topics.
You could just get involved. Say something. It doesn't matter.
They're bad. Nazis are bad.
There you go. Clap for Courtney.
woo
He's looking at me with like kill eyes.
kill a kill.
Kill eyes.
Don't lose your way.
Yeah, don't lose your way.
I just don't talk about. I mean, I have my own opinions. Yeah, that's fine and everything. I just don't tend to talk about them.
We have to be as one.
Yeah, well, come on, we all gotta
be a potato.
be potato. I mean, you're not obligated to like state your fucking piece.
I know.
Like I stated sort of my piece. Me and Kara both kind of went into me and Paul and like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have to like you could just say shit. I don't care. Anyways, well, yeah, that's our show for this week. Glad. Yeah. Oh shit! I cut him off. He was about to talk. Please talk. No, say things.
Oh.
Ah, fuck.
Oh.
I'm bad at this hosting shit. I resign.
The
Kara,
mercs.
fire me.
No. Guys.
Oh, so much pressure.
I love the full circle effect.
I think I'm fine with us having serious topics to talk about and topical things because the world is happening. Things are happening in the world.
Also, this is such a nonchalant podcast. It's just going to happen.
Yeah, I know, but it just seemed a little jarring for me. Just like all of a sudden,
It's all jarring.
I know. No, not the what's
the
going
topic.
on, but like it was just like super sudden talking about this to twisting to this, and I was
Nazis.
like, whoa.
Like, how did this
Started
happen?
with Wolfenstein.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wolfenstein.
I mean,
my
because
bad.
it's like it's kind
Wolfenstein, which universe are we in?
Right.
of, fuck.
Uh-oh.
But it was just like, whoa, this took a serious turn fast.
Well, it's just because like it's
The
such like
world takes a serious turn fast, Courtney.
like there's just so much shit going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of shit going on right now. I don't know, but yeah. Well, am I good now?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
That's
Well,
our show.
actually,
This
All right.
concludes this podcast for this week.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. We will see you next Sunday and throughout Twitter on the week.
and we'll be joined by our friend Zigbar.
And we won't have issues next week because I'm going to fight Comcast.
Don't.
He jinxed it.
Though.
No, I'm gonna fight Comcast.
Look, that's going to be a big mood, guys. You don't
Big
want to
mood,
be here.
fighting Comcast. That's my
Yes.
big
Ooh,
mood.
that's AT&T's big mood.
Ooh!
So we're taking stances, right? Well, I like Comcast services.
Here's my
That's
stance.
my stance.
Bray House, please.
No, fuck Bright House.
SBC Global.
You don't love yourself.
Remember having an email at sbcglobal.net?
Dude, so many people who send in their enrollments for our reminder program have their email
you-
address. Their only email address is like their name at sbcglobal.net.
That's bizarre. I remember that shit.
They're all
Yeah.
old. They're like
Also, something else I've noticed
14.
because I'm still trying to like get that email back because
You're SBC Global?
yes, I actually have an account. Like I
I had
have.
one years ago.
I gotta get it. Like, I just gotta move stuff over because I still gotta recover some of that stuff. But it was underneath the hierarchy of
your shits.
Everybody else. So I gotta figure that out. It's been like a months in progress. I've been trying to figure that out.
Funny thing is, my mom still has one, and I
Rip.
believe she still has her Ameritech. Like, from like
Ameritech?
Okay, well, that's enough technology cringe for the day. And before we start talking about 56K modems and serial ports, all the old time techies will know what the fuck I just said.
Hit me up if you couldn't use the internet because your mom was on the phone.
Anyways, all right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. We had a lot of fun. Hold up. Hey, yeah, we had a lot of fun. Thanks for joining
Oh wait,
us.
holy shit! Really quick,
Oh my God.
Jessica just sent me a picture. I'm sorry, but Jessica just sent me a picture, and there are 2 Kunoshitsuji figures where Ciel and Sebastian are fucking dabbing. God, get out
It's
of here.
fucking gross. Post it on Twitter.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we're live. I'm hitting
Twitter
stop. I'm
memes.
hitting stop. Goodbye.